let's come to another very, very critical thing, which is one of the most important things, which is data quality. Now, just a point I would make is that when big data exploded 10, 15 years back, the assumption was that quality issue will disappear. Yeah, the assumption was quality will disappear because it was very simple that when you have lots of data, then if there are a few errors in data, it doesn't matter, isn't it? Very simple. Everybody has did that basic statistics. Yeah, that standard deviation is variance by n under root n, isn't it? That more the number of observations, the sample mean trends to population mean. It may sound like complicated, but everybody here has done at least 10th grade maths, isn't it? 10th grade mein seekha tha na ye. Yeah. As population increases, yeah, as the number of observations increase, the sample mean trends to population mean, isn't it? Further, what came through big data was that there was a shift of focus from establishing causation, that A leads to B, to correlation. Correlation says that I don't care about whether A leads to B, but when A happens, B happens, that's good enough for me. Yeah. When Shashank wears a blue shirt, his mood is good. Which is rare, but that's a... So now that's enough. Blue shirt, I know. I have to stay a little away. No? Correlation is good enough. Yeah. But when you are in the business not of directional insights, but individual actions, I will stop your credit. I put my credit card and there is a decision that is happening, approve, not approve. You can't make it directionally, no? You have to make it very specifically. Yeah. When you have to go to specific actions, then all this causation, correlation, not causation, and this big data business doesn't hold. Yeah. Then the data still has to be at the individual level, has to be accurate. Yeah. And that is, what was big data was supposed to solve the quality problem, but in reality, that has not been the case. It has increased the quality problem by an order of magnitude. Yeah. So this assumption that a lot of data and data errors will cancel themselves out and so on and so forth has not happened. It maybe is okay when you have to give some prediction around weather. Genuinely. That's how it happens, those models. Yeah. Because, whether it rains or not, it doesn't impact life that tremendously. But when it comes to individual actions, this becomes very important. Now, data quality is a very complicated thing. Okay. It is the number one problem our clients face. It is, even within data, this is the single most biggest work that we do as a company. Something to do with data quality. And there are many dimensions of it: completeness, consistency, accuracy, uniqueness, conformity, so on and so forth. Yeah. So on a as-is basis itself, this is quite a complicated thing to get right. There are many dimensions to it. But the problem is that even this is not enough. Even this is not enough. Yeah. What we have learned is that quality is not a constant. Quality is a function of the context. You understand context? Context means the use case. Yeah. For a certain use case, a particular definition of quality may be fine. Yeah. For another use case, you may need a lot more granular data. You may have to capture a lot more aspects around that data. Yeah. We saw in Anud's case, no? Whether we are only capturing his Netflix browsing or we are even going and capturing his social media habits, right? Depending on what we want to do with Anuj, one thing may be okay. Yeah. But if you're really making some very deep decisions, then maybe we want to capture a lot more elements. Yeah. So data quality is a function of context. I want you to understand this message. And this is where also in our client work we are trying to go. Data quality is not a given. These are not, it's not a static one-time definition. It depends on the context. The other point I want to make is, we'll not go into the details of it, that the way to handle data is through AI.